Kumusta? Let's talk mental health. We use mental health terms every day. While some of us may use them to refer to a specific diagnosis, others use them casually without paying much attention to distinctions. Most of these terms may not be clinical, but that doesn't mean the experience is any less real. So what is the best way to describe that feeling you can't quite put your finger on? In this series, we'll talk about the most common mental health terms and how to use them. In today's Going Mental episode, we'll talk about emotional exhaustion. It's not just feeling tired. It's feeling like you don't have the energy to do anything. And it can be exhausting, physically, mentally, and emotionally. Emotional exhaustion is not a specific clinical syndrome, but mental health experts say it can lead to or be accompanied by other mental health conditions like major depressive disorder. The phrase burnout is usually used when talking about emotional exhaustion. When feelings about stressors and responsibilities mount to the point that someone feels they don't have any energy left to expend. Emotional exhaustion is this sense of overwhelmingness, said Vale Wright, Senior Director of Healthcare Innovation at the American Psychological Association. Overwhelmed to the point where you feel like you don't have the capacity to deal anymore. To combat emotional exhaustion, experts suggest setting boundaries and spending time doing what makes you feel good, like going for a walk or reading fiction, as well as taking breaks from work, even if they're short. They also recommend reframing your perspective. If something feels overwhelming right now, think back on how much smaller things seemed at first. Let's build a safe space for all.